Alright, if this wasn't already creative enough about, building houses based off YouTubers' profile pictures, then I made something else creative. So as you can see, this is my skin, but it's not normal. I have my sleeves rolled up, I have some cool gloves on, but I also have a flower crown on my head. And this is the special part. Not only will these builds be special for the people, but every single time I complete a build for somebody, I will take their colors and make that flower their color. So by the end of this series, hopefully this entire flower crown will be colored up and full of different people's colors. It would just add some creativity, it would make me look cool, and overall, I think it makes me look awesome. Now let's get into this video. So just a few things to know. I did pick a seed for this. It's the coastal village because I did try a lot of times to find a good map to build on, but I just could not find it. And I kept inventory on because if I'm going to be doing this project with a bunch of YouTubers, I can't be rage quitting. So the moment I spotted the village in the distance, I instantly ran over like a Karen on a mad dash to the manager's office. So the moment I was over there, I instantly ended up raiding 2 blacksmiths. One had a decent amount of iron and the other one had gear, and then I decided to get greedy and slaughtered the iron golem of the village for even more iron. Now the next few hours consisted of nothing but me running around and trying to get things to build with. I found some pumpkins, some orange flowers, anything that I thought would help contort the build into what we were looking for. And when I got back, I eventually made the outline of my house, and, well, I began building. Okay, so after watching some Squiddo videos, I realized that she is a very hyper person, and I wanted a house to, represent her personality. So I chose stripped oak log to, have some contrast, but it's also very bright. It gives off what she would feel. And as for the house, well, in a lot of her videos, all of her builds are not the same type of wood, so I decided to mix in oak, spruce, and African, because it is actually an orange tint, plus all the fun colors like the wall being yellow, the roof being green, the walls being orange, everything of the sorts, and the windows being pink to give off what she would like. Things that truly seem to represent her. Now, as for the time frame, it already took me a while. It was already past many hours. But guess what took 3 more hours to collect? Getting green dye. See, since she does have green on her, I did need green blocks. And to do that, I needed cactuses. And it took me 3 hours to find a desert. I walked past 6 villages. I walked past an entire ocean monument, an entire outpost, and a mushroom island, and I still could not find a desert until the last second. And pay attention to the chords. That'll give you a huge hint on how long I truly traveled for. So, I only managed to take 2 clips of my reaction to not finding the village, but finding something different. So, I'm gonna play that for you and let you feel the pain I was feeling in that very moment. Single green dye. Look at my cords. Look how far away I am. And I end up finding a dang mushroom biome before I find a dang desert. I have walked past 5 villages and outposts, and, there's no desert. There is no desert. It's just, there's just no desert. There's no cacti. There's no nothing. Ah! Yeah, you can totally hear the joy in my voice. So let's go on to the second clip and see how I react. I found an ocean monument before I found a desert. Are you kidding me? I found an ocean monument before I found a desert. Or you have got to be kidding me. Ah, yes, reusing old clips to make new ones. Isn't that nice? Anyway, so as you can tell, I was not happy about not finding what I needed. And, eventually I did find the desert. And, I'll just let you watch my reaction to learning about it. Oh, I need a cow. I am desperate to get rid of this stupid mining fatigue. Cow, come here, cow. Come here, cow. I need your milk, cow. This still isn't a dang desert, but I could get some more acacia logs to finish the house, or saplings. I only have 1, and that thing doesn't grow too well. Do saplings need to be in like the region that they are, wanted in or grown in or stuff like that? If so, then I'm screwed because if like maybe I'm just growing saplings wrong. It could just be that. I could just be bad. I don't want to admit that, but I might be bad. No, it still won't let me. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but maybe I just can't grow saplings. I think saplings hate me. I'm the most hated for the saplings. Not most hated on the server, most hated for the saplings. Can I have, speaking of saplings, I want them. Can I have at least one? Out of an entire tree? You gotta give me at least one. Come on now. Ooh, look at that. 3! That's even better. Any more gifts to bestow on me, tree? No, okay, now I gotta shift through my bundles and find which one's the plant one. Perfect, that 3 filled it up completely. Okay. Uh, um, um, uh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it took so long. 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 Just for that. Just for that. That's all I needed was at least one cactus so I could grow it. Are you kidding me? It took so long. It took so long. This is an entire desert. Finally. Oh, this is a mesa. I don't care. Oh my god. 3 hours. 3 hours this took me. 3 hours of nothing but looking for some cacti. And I finally found it. I finally found it. Finally found it. Uh, 3 hours. I don't have. I really need a better social life. This. Oh, and look at that, a coral reef. This is to celebrate how beautiful and magnificent these cactuses are. Okay, okay, I got my things. How do I kill myself? I want to go home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Let me drown. Let me drown in the midst of the corals. I hate life. Look at that. Look how far away I was. Look at how my chords changed. That. Oh my god. I truly don't know if this was worth that. But. Look, I got cacti. Yippee. I wasted 3 hours of my time to do this. I wasted 3 hours of my life to find this. Three hours. And you know what? I don't even get a break. You wanna know why? Because I have to organize my entire chess system now. To figure out... Wait, where... You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I swear I have a barrel somewhere. I picked up a barrel. Where is it? No. No. These barrels will be holding the bundles. I actually do need that bundle. That's my glass. I need that bundle too. That's my colors. I don't need that. Finally! Hey guys, Editor Puppeteer here. I see you've made it halfway through the video. Well, since you might be enjoying it, or clearly are, how about you go down and pop a little subscribe button and hit a like. Thank you! After that amazing time, I got back to gathering materials. I got some spruced African logs, started building up the house again. Anything to start work on the project that I had to leave behind for nearly about 8 Minecraft days. So, yeah, to say I was losing it was an understatement. So after that, it was just straight up, I went back to building the house, and eventually, I finally managed to finish it. And I am going to be honest, I am in love with it. I think it looks awesome. Something I did not mention when I started this is the fact that I'm not using any house tutorials. This is supposed to be a creative challenge, and if I'm supposed to be creating something that I think represents these YouTubers, I do not want to be using house templates. I'm not saying that they're bad. You can go on YouTube and find beautiful, beautiful houses. I just personally think that I want to, make my own builds for this series and discover what I can truly do if I put my mind to it. Because after all, this entire series is not only to be creative, but to enjoy the thing that I love the most. And finally, after adding the finishing details to the house, cleaning up the yard, adding and crafting so many different beautiful blocks to put onto the house, and making a special little surprise, I think it is finally ready. Okay, so, I finally finished it. I'm a bit more quieter right now because it's really late, but as you can see, my hotbar is blurred out. And that is for a surprise in a minute. So let's reveal the house. It's very colorful, very random, but personally, I think it looks somewhat nice. Now, for the random items in my inventory, I put this over here, and personally, I was just going to leave it like that until I had the idea of putting the color scheme, but after all, you have to know whose house it is, right? So, welcome to Squiddo's house. And if the letters are bad, which some of them are, it's my first time ever doing letters in Minecraft, you have this little sign here that says Squiddo's house, and it's very hard to see. I promise you, I am trying to find a glow ink sack. It's not been easy. But yeah, so at the moment, the interior is, well, non-existent. I mean, I don't really know what to put in here. I lack that bit of creative spark. But, one thing that is creative is I seem to have gotten myself a little flower with her colors on it. And as you can see, you have the yellow, the orange, and the green, all of which can be seen a part of her house. This was personally a very fun experience, and I can't wait for the next episode and who we're going to build next. After all, the wheel decides. And once again, if you have anyone that you think is a cool Minecraft YouTuber, even if it's yourself, and you want to add it onto the wheel, just leave a comment below and I will put you on the wheel to possibly, I can't speak right now, be the next build on this world. That's it for the first episode